From Neural Newscast, this is Buzz, tracking what's trending and why it matters.
Checking the pulse of the internet, I am Lila Grant.
And I'm Jonah Klein. This is Buzz, and the free agency floodgates have officially burst open on X.
Jonah, we have to start with the NBA news that just vaporized the sports timeline. Shams Charania from ESPN reported that free agent guard Marcus Smart has agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal with the Houston Rockets.
It's a massive move, Leela. That post alone hit 1.2 million views in less than an hour. The real story here is the reunion. Smart is heading back to work for Ime Udoka.
Exactly. That player-coach chemistry was huge during their time together. The Rockets are getting a former Defensive Player of the Year, and at $13 million with a player option for the second year, the internet seems to think Houston just got a steal.
People are already calling it a culture setter for that young Rockets backcourt. Smart brings that grit and grind energy that Udoka thrives on. It's the kind of move that moves the needle for a team trying to jump into the playoff conversation.
The reactions on X were instantaneous. Over 12,000 likes in the first hour. Fans are already photoshopping Smart in a Rockets jersey. It's definitely the signing of the day so far.
It sets a high bar for the rest of the league today. But shifting gears from the court to the pitch, we have another superstar trending for a very different reason.
You're talking about Barcelona's Lamine Yamal. He's only 18, but he's already speaking like a veteran who's seen it all. A series of quotes from his interview with El Larguero are absolutely everywhere right now.
Fabrizio Romano picked up on one quote in particular that really resonated. I'd pay a lot of money to be able to leave a stadium and have no one recognize me. That's heavy for a teenager, Leela.
It really highlights the human cost of being a phenom. But what impressed people most was his take on pressure. He told the interviewer that he's happy about the pressure, saying it only becomes a problem when you can't do what people ask of you.
And he followed that up with, I think I can do what people ask of me. That's a level of self-assurance you rarely see. But he also shut down any thoughts of a 40-year career. He straight up said he doesn't see himself playing 6 World Cups or playing into his 40s.
Which is such a contrast to the era of longevity we've been seeing with guys like Ronaldo or Messi. It's sparking a huge conversation about burnout and the intensity of the modern game at the top level.
The engagement numbers don't lie. Millions of views on these quotes within hours. The world is fascinated by how this kid's head works.
Speaking of being fascinated, the J-pop world is absolutely losing it over the FNS Kayousai Summer music festival happening right now.
Lila, the timeline is basically just Japanese music performances at this point. The biggest shocker was the one-night-only collaboration between the group MILK and the Takarazuka Revue's Hanagumi.
That collab is wild! They performed Suki Sugite Metsu live on the broadcast. Seeing that idol energy mix with the legendary Takarazuka theater style, it's a total culture fusion.
And it's working. The FNS Kayousai account teased it with a video that cleared 200,000 views in no time. But that wasn't the only group making history tonight.
No, BE First also had their big TV debut performance on the show. The festival organizers were all over X thanking them for a wonderful performance and asking the fans, the hashtag BESTY, to share their reactions.
The hashtag BF_missing was trending immediately after. It's clear they've hit a new level of mainstream visibility with this performance.
And we can't forget _I. Their performance had the hashtag ILY fans going crazy. The official festival account was basically acting as a cheerleader for them, asking fans for feedback and just fueling that digital fire. It's a 3.5-hour special hosted by Aiba Masaki and Inoue Kiyoharu, and it feels like every single minute of it is being clipped and analyzed by fans around the globe. It just shows how global these Japanese music events have become. You don't need to be in Tokyo to feel the hype when the hashtags are trending worldwide. From NBA free agency to 18-year-old soccer philosophers and J-pop theater collabs, the internet really is doing everything today.
It's a lot to keep up with, but that's why we're here.
Exactly. We're keeping our eyes on the feeds so you don't have to.
I am Leela Grant.
And I'm Jonah Klein. Buzz is a production of Neural Newscast. This podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or professional advice. For more, visit buzz.neuralnewscast.com. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Buzz on Neural Newscast, tracking what's trending and why it matters.